Hi guys, welcome back to another video with the one and only Jess. And in today's video, as you can see by the title, we will be doing an updated skincare routine plus a YAP sesh because there's so much to catch you guys up on, so much to talk about. What's tea? And as you can see, I'm already dressed for the attire, and so should you. So make sure you grab a snack, wine, a chill outfit, and let's just vibe out together. So in today's video, I'll be featuring the MaryKay skincare products. Now, if you guys haven't seen my videos like 2 videos back where I did an unboxing of those products and like my big business announcement, please go tune into that video first to get the details, the rundown of the business, what I'm actually doing, and you'll get to see all the list of products, and then come back to this video. So in this video, as I said, we're just doing a skincare routine, basic steps, and I'll be showing you guys how to use the products, what the products are for, the product line that I actually have, and kind of get into like, you know, what other products there are. And then also I'm going to leave like the link in the description to my website in case you guys are interested in purchasing something. So we know that everybody is not into like the, you know, like a bunch of products on their faces, or they don't even use products at all. But today is just like a basic 5-step routine. Typically would be 4, but we'll be incorporating a mask, which y'all will see. So if y'all are interested in just getting that basic step, you know, getting started on your skincare routine, then please keep on watching. But before we start, do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications, hit that bell so you get notified every time the girly pop uploads a brand new video. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so as I said, it's a skincare routine, very basic, very to the point. No matter what the brand is, your steps remain the same. So that would be cleansing, then you'll be using your toner. The third step is optional, but that's if you include a mask or a scrub, exfoliating scrub. Then you want to wash those off, then you're going to moisturize, and then you are going to put on your sunscreen. So that's what we're going to do today with the featured products. I have the Time-Wise collection, and that includes the 4-in-1 cleanser, which you guys would have seen in the unboxing video. Then it includes the antioxidant moisturizer, the sunscreen SPF 30, and then the Time-Wise nighttime recovery. This one we won't use because this is more so for the, hence the name, nighttime kind of routine. So we're not going to use this one, but I just wanted to show you guys all 4. And then we're going to be using the micellar water along with the charcoal mask. So the first thing we're going to get into is the 4-in-1 cleanser. Now I have my little water just to, you know, spritz, and yeah, let's get into it. So we're just gonna wet the face up a little, get her hydrated. I don't know why I'm talking while I'm doing this, but yeah, the girl moisturize up and thing. And then we're just gonna get into the first, you know, 4-in-1 cleanser. So the Time-Wise collection, let's talk about it real quickly. Oh, this is what it looks like. The Time-Wise collection is basically for minimizing pores. It's for fine lines. It is for wrinkles and all of that stuff. And you might be saying, okay, when I have wrinkles, when I have fine lines, I don't have big pores, whatever, all these things. But just because you don't have it, that does not mean you should not try to prevent it, right? You don't want to wait until you are up in age and you see the wrinkles and the fine lines, and then that is when you want to, you know, start to target them and all of these things. So even though this might not be for a young person type of collection, you still can use it to start to like create the firmness of your face and your skin barrier. So, you know, by the time you reach certain age, black don't crack. Hello? You don't have to worry about fine lines, wrinkles, and all of these things. So it's really targeting that, but they do have other collections for like normal skin, dry skin, sensitive skin, fragrance free, all those type of stuff. So as I said, I'll link the link in the description box so you guys can go into it. But yeah, that's like the update on my business. As I said, watch the video and then come back to this one. But I'm basically an independent beauty consultant with MaryKay. So you know, that just means me using the products on people, on myself, advertising them, selling them, right? So right now you're just gonna like moisturize the cleanser into your, you know, if you just on your off your face, you want to take time and do like circular motion, and then, you know, wash your face with it. Normally they say to just do it for like a few minutes because you want to work the product into your skin, so you're like getting rid of like all the dirt, the scum, all of the impurities and all of that. And this is almost like an everyday spa session for me because my skin really needed this. It's been breaking out since I went to New York. If y'all haven't seen that vlog, please go and tune into that as well. That was lit, fun, vibes, everything. But my skin has been going through it. So this is a well-needed pamper sesh, and I hope you guys feel pampered as well, or you guys can get pampered while I'm getting pampered, so we can feel like, you know, the little girly pops are doing something together. Like this is like a whole FaceTime type of vibe. So yeah, we're just gonna work that in, and then I'm going to wash it off and then come back to you guys real quickly. So I just washed the cleanser off my face. I'm gonna lie, my face is angle triangle it already. Like so far since I've done that unboxing video, my skin has been reacting very well to these products because I've been using them consistently, so that, you know, I can give you guys like true raw reactions and reviews as to like how they work with my skin type and so on and so forth. And then also real quickly, with the 4 products I showed y'all, which is the Time Wise collection, for the morning routine you want to use the cleanser and then the moisturizer and then the sunscreen. But in the nighttime you're gonna cleanse, use the nighttime recovery, and then use the moisturizer. So in the daytime you use the sunscreen, in the nighttime you use the nighttime recovery. But as I said, the whole collection kind of helps with like visible premature skin aging and all of that. So if you want the skin to be tight and clean and, you know, no droopiness, no wrinkles, no nothing, this collection is definitely the collection for you. So now we're gonna go into doing the deep pore cleansing charcoal mask. One thing with me, I love a mask, and I'm not even gonna lie, since I've got these products, swear down, this is what it looks like. And I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see it how I want y'all to see it. Okay, yep, there it is, I think. But it's called the Clear Proof Deep Cleansing Charcoal Mask, and this literally dig deep down in your epidermis, forget everything out. And I'm just like, it actually works for me, so hopefully it works for you guys. Yeah. So while I apply this, let's just talk about, you know, like the whole business thing so far. So with me, oh, and then I have a little applicator as well, a little brush. So, oh, let's damp the face real quickly. All right. So since I've did that unboxing video, I hosted my virtual launch party, right? And that went so well. I did an Instagram live because in my head I was like, oh my god, I could do a Zoom. Jason, it is not the 1912s. What do you mean do a Zoom, send out the link and do all of that? Absolutely not. So I did an Instagram live and it actually went pretty well. Not a lot of people showed up, but those who showed up definitely showed out. And I really appreciated the turnout. They asked a lot of questions. It was very engaging. I got to, you know, like formally introduce the whole business to them and what I do. And I went through the products. I did like demonstration, you know, like demos and stuff. And it went really, really well. And like the whole point or the next step after that is to actually set up appointments with my friends to do like virtual skincare sessions. That way, just like what we're doing now. So picture this as like a global virtual skincare session for the masses versus a one-on-one with them on like video call or something, which I still do intend to do. But that's the next step, is to book with them or them to book with me their little virtual skincare sessions as an independent beauty consultant to my babes. and then just kind of do the same thing that I'm doing now. Do a facial with them, run through the products, how to use them, kind of find out what their skin type is. So if it is not these products or the Time Wise collection, I can recommend the other collections to them, and just kind of create that one-on-one connection with my customers slash friends. And then like just continue to grow the fan base and customer base. So that's really the next step. I haven't done that yet. I just need to reach out to some of my friends to figure out who wants to do it. I know some of my friends already told me what products they wanted to try already, so I'm interested and intrigued to see what they want and when they're gonna purchase. But it just makes sense for me to do something in skincare because, as I had mentioned in the unboxing video, I do love, if I'm looking on this side and not on you guys, it's because I'm literally using the camera for a mirror. I don't even have a mirror beside me, so unprepared. But it just made sense for me to do skincare because I love skincare. I've always been using a lot of stuff on my face, a lot of products, so I know what works and what doesn't. And it just makes sense for me to have the title as independent beauty consultant because I can literally consult my friends as to like what to use on their face. They always ask me what to use, what mask, what scrub, and I'm just like, T girl, you came to the right person. So yeah, so right now we're just applying, and this you're gonna leave on for 10 minutes so it actually dries down on the face, and then you're gonna wash it off, not wipe it off. So I'm gonna eventually get up and wash it off after the fact and then come back to you guys and then continue the rest of the process. Let me just put a little bit on my nose. But yeah, for me, sometimes simple is not enough. Like I want to use my serums and all of these stuff, but if you're not that type of girly and you just want something basic and to the point, in and out, quick and fast and quick, then you're just gonna follow these like 5 little steps. And yeah, so let's kind of chit chat while this dries down. While that dries down, what's going on, guys? Like, how's life? How's the world treating you guys? Like, what's tea? Yeah, so anyway, let's get into the chit chat. So like the other day I posted on my story like a sad song, right? Like I think it was Never Again by Russ, and my friends were like, is there something happening in the camp that we don't know about? And my friend comment, and then my sister was like, wanna break up? My sister was like, did y'all break up? And I'm just like, who, what, when, where, why, how? I'm like, God forbid a girl just wants to vibe to sad music. God forbid a girl just likes to jam to heartbreak. Clock it. But no, I really just like sad music and slow jams, like just soft music. And not that you have to go through something to listen to the music. The music is literally a vibe, and then it's like how the artist brings across the message in the song or portray. They can just feel what them feel, like you can just feel the artist campaign. Even if you've never been through something like what they're going through, you just get it because of how they delivered the message in the song. So I just listen to the sad music. Me and nobody doing breakup. I'm happily married. Like, hello. But that's just one tea that I was just like, girly pop. I just like to listen to my sad music. What else has been going on in my life? As I said earlier, I went to New York like 2 weeks ago. That was so fun. I got to see my friends. One of my friends had a baby, so I got to see the newborn baby. I got to see my brother and my nieces and nephew. Like, it was a well-needed trip because I mean I haven't been depressed completely lately, but I just felt like I needed like some fun. I just need a little vibe, and I don't do much in Georgia. I do go with my friends, but I don't do exceedingly a lot as what I would be doing if I was still living in New York. So I just felt like I haven't been back there since 2023. I'm just like, guys, let's go and have some fun. Need to apply some Vaseline. I'm just go and just, the ticket has to be bought and time has to be spent and fun needs to be had. Point blank, period. because if you don't have the fun, who is going to have the fun for you? You get me? Right. So I just went and I thought that was just a grand time. Now I'm back, you know, working, chilling, and I have another trip coming up. When I go tell nowhere, I have another trip coming up because life has to stay booked and busy. Because if you don't stay booked and busy, who's gonna stay booked and busy for you? You feel me? Yeah. But anyways, right now, as you can see, the mask is drying down. It's tightening up a little bit, and that is the whole process of like facial mask or charcoal, any mask. Once they dry down and gets tight, that means it's taking its precious little time to pull all the impurities and everything out of your pores, everything out of the bump them, all them somewhere there. No, it's not gonna be an overnight thing, it's gonna be a work in progress. So this mask, you can use it maybe like 2 to 3 times a week, but I would say 2 times, like the beginning of the week and then like the end of the week. So once you use it consistently, it'll give you a little skin glow, and it will like slowly take time and pull out what needs to be pulled out from underneath the skin. Now, normally, if I should say with the micellar water, which you're going to see soon, typically if you're not using a mask or a scrub, once you cleanse, you would go in with the micellar water to remove the excess dirt, impurities, all of that. But I decided not to do that as yet. That's going to be the next step after the mask is removed, because that way we can remove the excess residue from the mask along with excess dirt, impurities, and all of that. So I'm gonna let this dry down a little bit more, and then I'm gonna get back to y'all once I completely wash it off. All right guys, so we're back. Face is clean, face is giving snatched to the gods, okay? But you know, we washed off everything, and now the next step is to go in with the micellar water, as I was just telling you guys about. This is what it looks like. And typically with micellar waters or toners, they take off the impurities, the excess dirt, and so on, right? But they also can be used to remove makeup. So if you're coming in from a long night, you want to remove your makeup, most people, they stop using like the makeup wipes, but you still want something that is effective just as much as what a makeup wipe would be without stripping your face of, like, you know, the moisture. You use a micellar water, or you use, like, you know, whatever kind of toner, but in this case use the MaryKay micellar water. Thank you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna, normally you use this with cotton rounds, right? Some people, they will just pour it in their hand and rub it on their face, but I don't think that is as effective, because you're gonna wipe away whatever is left, whether it's makeup, whether it's the residue from the mask that's kind of still in your skin that you're not seeing. You're gonna use a cotton round or a cotton ball, but I do prefer cotton rounds. It's just like, look just like this. So we're just gonna take a little bit here and just kind of, you know, damp or wet the cotton round, and we're just gonna be wiping. And this also helps with like the dark spots as well, just to kind of keep them toned, lighten them up a little bit, and so on and so forth. See, I don't know if you guys can see that, like, dirt, but yeah, that's just like excess dirt probably from yesterday, excess dirt that's in my skin and all that. Well, what I should say I don't like, kind of, is it has like a soapy consistency, like soap. My other toners don't do that, but it still works just the same, because as I said, if you were using it in the form of removing makeup, it would work just as well, like with the soap consistency of removing the makeup. So while we do that, let's just chit chat again. So I wanted to talk to you guys about like adult friendships, right? I really do value my adult friendships just as much as I value the childhood ones, because I do have friends that I'm still friends with now that I grew up with. So thank God to them friendship, they still last, because Jaja, I don't know. And then I have friends that I've met in my adult years, like in college, while I'm working, all of that stuff. And a few of my friends are mothers. 3 of them are, and 1 is about to be due near the ending of this year. I may say, oh my God, hold on. Clap it up to uno reproduce, multiply the earth, like what Jesus say. And I'm just like, oh, it better it be y'all than me, because I could not. I literally would collapse. I literally would collapse. Do you see the skin? how the skin is giving glow. We love a glow skin. I might not have the perfect skin because I have, you know, my little spots. All of us have our little spots that be coming up, but the skin is giving what it's supposed to give. So we're gonna let this dry down before we get into the next step. So let's chit chat in the meantime. But yeah, my friends are mothers. 2 of them have sons. One just had a second one. Another one had a son. The one that I went to look for in New York, she just had a girl. I'm like, oh, thank God, because I don't know why the whole on a push out pair boy. I don't really understand the chromosomes that's going on in y'all's bodies. But I got a baby girl, and then the other friend that's due this year, she's gonna have a boy. And I'm just like, I love that for you guys. And I also love is that they include me in their like motherly life, because remember, I'm Auntie Jessan, rich Auntie Jessie. At that, don't forget the ring at the beginning. Thank you very much. The prefix, never the to, never the end. So I'm Auntie Rich Auntie Jessie, and they include me in their stuff. Like, you know, I remember when I just met one of my friend's babies, like when he was like 2 months old, you know, like auntie, and I brought them little clothes and stuff. And then my other friend, you know, I saw her when she was pregnant, till I saw the baby at 6 months till 1 year, and then he just turned 2 the other day. And I'm just like, oh my God, y'all are really like the little pity that when we go to school with, they have kids now. And then the other one that I met, her first child at 2 months, like she just texted me a few months ago and she's like, hey, so you're an aunt again. I'm just like, oh wow, like I have another nephew. And then the other one called me and she's like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. And I'm just like, una want bad. But I love this for them, like really seeing them grow up and like they just include me in everything. I just feel like loved. I really do feel so loved. And then when I went to New York the other day and I went to visit the friend that has the baby girl, I went to her postpartum appointment with her. I was just sitting in the office as if me is the people them husband. Like I was just there. And I'm just like, this is so cool to see them go through a lot, but they're still being an awesome mother. Like, it's just so cool. And because I went to school with a lot of them growing up and then met the others in college and while I was working, it's like these friendships, when you have adult friendships, no matter what the circumstances, whether they're mothers or not or whatever, you just get to see them grow and flourish, you know. And the other day I posted one of my little nephew, one of my friend's son, for his birthday, and then the other one of Pitney, I got comment about a year time for breed now, come want a child. I said, hello, who are you talking to? You probably called the wrong number. I'm just like, wait a second, rewind. I was just like, what do you mean I should have a child? It's my time to have a child? No, I rebuke it. I send it back to the sender. We're not doing that today. We're not doing that. What do you mean? I'm rich auntie. I don't have the kids. I spoil the ones that already exist. You get me? But like, I really do value those friendships, and I feel so involved when they're like texting me and calling me like, oh, I have another child now. You have another child to spoil. And I get to like meet all the little babies and I take pictures with them. And it's just like growing up with these friends. Now you get to grow up with their kids. And I'm such a lovable, fun, bubbly person, so I get along well with kids. So I know that when I'm around them as they're growing up, like if their mother is tired and wants to sleep, guess who's not going to be sleeping? Auntie Jessie. Because Auntie Jessie has all the energy in the world to accommodate these children. And I just feel like when you value these friendships and you get to grow up with them, like you really get to see the growth and maturity. And you just build like these lifelong lasting, I don't know how the English go, long lasting friendships in life with these individuals. And it's just so fun to have healthy adult relationships. I just think that's just the greatest thing on earth, because nobody wants an unhealthy relationship, an unhealthy friendship, so on and so forth. But I just thought to bring up that in my little YAP sesh. I'm like, these people really want me to have kids so bad, and I'm just like, your wish will not come true. The genie will not grant it. period. Anyways, next step, which we're almost done now, is the Time Wise antioxidant moisturizer. So now that this has dried down, we're now going to put in all the moisture back into our skin that we probably stripped from cleansing, from the mask and all of those stuff. So with this specific moisturizer, I have the little note card here. So it provides a 12-hour hydration with a non-greasy, quick absorbing formula. So this is not a formula that when you moisturize your face completely shiny, oily, none of that. I know a lot of persons, they do not like the greasy look. So unlike me, I do like the greasy look. It kind of gives me the thing of like, let's say you shampoo your hair. If the shampoo is not sudded up, I feel like my ear don't shampoo. So if my face is not greasy, I feel like there's nothing on there. I don't know. It's like a psychological thing or something. I don't know what's going on. But if you're not the girly pop that, you know, doesn't like the grease and stuff, this is definitely a moisturizer for you, because it's putting back the moisture back into your skin without giving you that like greasy finish or that oily finish. So we're gonna just add a little bit here, there, everywhere. So we're gonna take that and you're gonna moisturize into the skin. I know a lot of people, they just kind of slap their moisturizer on in any direction, but you just kind of want to, you know, slowly work it in like it's your pamper session. You know what I mean? Like you want to take your time, not rush with it, and just kind of enjoy the moment, because you might not get these moments often. Like every day you get up, you shower, you wash your face, moisturize. In the night, maybe if you're not tired, you do a little routine, but not every day you get to actually do a full in-depth type of a routine. So you just want to, you know, take your time with it and enjoy the moment by yourself. Okay, so lastly, we are now going to add the MaryKay Time Wise Daytime Defender SPF 30. I don't even know if you guys can see it. It's not like it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, yeah. Typically, they do have SPF 15, but SPF 30 is like the most strongest one. And with this one, it helps to improve visible premature skin aging while defending against daily environmental stressors. Now, I've used moisturizers that have sunscreen in it. I've never just used sunscreen on its own. So this is definitely a need for my skin, because I don't really wear sunscreen like that. And it should be worn every day to kind of protect your skin barrier from the sun, especially as black people. I feel like black people, they believe, oh, we're not in a sunscreen, my skin already melanated and all this stuff, but you still do need it. Now, the one thing that I'm pretty sure all of us would know if we wear sunscreen is this. It kind of looks white, but this one does not leave that white casting that all of us probably are familiar with. Sometimes we put on sunscreen, and I've experienced it before, where you put on the sunscreen and after you rub it in, like your face literally looks like a day ghost. And I'm just like, why is it not drying down or doing what it's supposed to? This one doesn't do that. As white as it is, once you moisturize it into the skin, it does not leave that white cast. So you don't have to worry about looking like Casper the Ghost or looking like you just got risen from the dead and still trying to be like on planet Earth living, you know, like you are a part of the land of the living, you're not dead. And that is pretty much everything I have to show you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the YAP sesh, along with the whole kind of detailed one-on-one skincare session with the girly. I went through all the products, let y'all know what they're for, the steps to use them in, so on and so forth. So if you guys are interested in the girly being your beauty consultant, please click the link in the description down below and go over to my MaryKay page. And you can purchase, you can browse, you can look. If you're interested in prices and all of that, you would have to message me privately, or like, you know, leave whatever comments, questions, concerns you have in the comment section below, and I will get back to you guys in a timely fashion. But the girly skin is feeling very much revived, renewed, and rejuvenated, and I'm ready to start my day. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. and turn on the post notification so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I'll see y'all in another video. Bye.